All right. Well, we got the Virtual Boy machine in here. I'm going to take a couple small video chunks of them doing it and checking it out on camera here. Hopefully, it's actually the day before the Virtual Boy is supposed to hit the store, the online setup. So, won't be able to do any videos of trying to figure out if we can even record it until then. So, but I'm going to open it up and we're going to see what we got. Alright, doing this one hand is not going to be very easy, but what do we got on the back here? Usage instructions. Obviously it says we put the switch 2 inside the unit. Looks like we flip it up, put it on the base. Not suitable for children under for 6 and under. Yep. Alright, let's open it up. Don't have the boy help me like I did with the Switch 2 itself. Alright, so pull him up out of there. Alright, there's a Terror Bear over there in the corner. Checking out things. Alright, we got the base up for the unit. Virtual Boy for Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch. Okay, so the original Switch will work in this. Okay. I did not know that it was going to be both systems. Alright, well, got some sort of cardboard piece that it's kind of sitting on, so we'll put that back in the box for now. Got a little bit of peel action we can do. Sorry about the not being able to get the light exactly right, but being, like I said, one-handed, it makes it kind of difficult. So pull that off and to the side. Pull that off. So I'm assuming we have 2 different entries, one for the Switch, one for the Switch 2, maybe. I don't know. I have to kind of look into that a little closer. Oh, it's got a controller port? Can you use the original controller? I didn't see anything about that in the entry stuff about it. What we got on the top? IPD. Whoops, it's upside down. IPD in the focus, left and right. Doesn't look like it moves. No, these buttons don't do anything either. From what I can tell, these are just dummy buttons. They don't do anything, it doesn't look like. Okay. So it's nice and black and dark. Doesn't do anything. We'll have to kind of research a little bit on how to hook everything up. Let's see what it says to do now. Attach the stand. Attach the Joy-Con controllers. Then insert the console inside the product. Looks like it has some sort of latch system by the way it looks. Volume control. It has actually has an old location for where the old headphones used to be. Can't see it with the lighting the way that it is. There we go. I think these are actually dummies as well, I think. So where do we have to put the Switch to? Turn on the Switch to start the classics. Open the stand, place it flat on the surface. Huh, okay, so from this, I'll have to set the the phone down real quick. Give me a second. Don't see a blankness. Ah, yeah. Alright, so these little buttons you can kind of pull up on. And then it flips up. And then actually, I can't get it in a position where you can actually see it very well, but the switch, looks like the switch goes inside that little channel. I'll kind of look into it a little bit and see what we could do for that part. Let's see what we... Okay, we can get rid of that piece. Pull out this piece. This is the... I think this is the pedestal for the... for putting the stand on. I have to kind of research that a little bit because there is no... Because it kind of looks like that's the same positioning. Maybe that's a replacement stand. Maybe they got a small... Oh, okay, I see. So this one's for the Nintendo Switch. If you look at it there, so apparently the one that's in it currently is for the Switch 2, because that's right, the Switch 2 is going to be taller due to the fact that the screen's bigger. So, all right, put that down a second. Blank. Not gonna see anything for a little bit. All right. Oop, had my finger over the screen. Sorry. So here's the stand. It basically, just like before, it'll sit on the surface. You'll clip the actual clip into that. I'm assuming facing towards me. Yep, there we go. It's already clipped into it. It can rock up and down, similar to the original way that the freaking Virtual Boy did way back when. This is one system I didn't really get a chance to mess with back then either, so I am kind of curious on what it's going to look like. But I'm going to pause this here. You'll be back into another entry after I get a little bit more details set up and figure out what we got. Like I said, beginning is... It's still a day before the Virtual Boy hits the Switch Online, so we can't even test it tonight, unfortunately. But I did get it early. That was kind of nice. So, all right. See you in a bit. All right, so we got the Switch up and going. I did download the app and have looked at it real quick. Stream can't quite get it right, unfortunately. So let's open it up. I'll show you what are the major problems we got with this right now. Press A to start. So it only works with the accessory. Yep. So there is no showing what it looks like in action, unfortunately. So we're going to have to pause it, and then I will bring it into the game, or into the Virtual Boy, and hopefully you can see it through the screen. Let's go ahead and bring it up. So this is actually what it looks like on the Switch itself. You got basic access still, but unfortunately it's thinking that it's going to be through the lenses. So alright, give me a second, I'm going to bring it back up. Alright, so we got the system set up, Switch in hand. You got to push these two buttons on the sides and lift it up. I'm going to put the screen down for a second so you can hear me open it up. It does have a little click mechanism that will hold it in place. Then we got to put the Switch down into that gully, and it basically just sits into the eyepiece area where the screens are showing those. Now it's in there. Close it up. Makes a little click. Alright, so what we can do is kind of turn the screen. You can kind of see it in there with its nice lovely red screens. Not really going to be able to show much more than that though, unfortunately, because they just really don't give you a lot of sight range. It looks red and black just like the original game was. Oop, I clicked on something, didn't mean to. So let's pop on Wario Land, see what it does. I can't even read it from this positioning, unfortunately. Something paused. Automatic pause on and off. I guess we'll leave it on. Why not? Well, yeah, not too bad, I guess. It's kind of cool looking. I never did play with the original things, but I sure hope they plan on at some point doing some sort of revision so you can play these natively on the system. This is kind of novel idea, and it makes it kind of cool to see like this, but I mean, ultimately we kind of want to play these things on the screen somewhat. I mean, kind of play it portably, this be next to impossible. You gotta set it on the table. I mean, I guess if you use the other one, maybe it'll be better, but if you can fashion something to make it stay on your head. But yeah, we're gonna leave it at that. This is the Virtual Boy. That's what it kind of looks like. You can also kind of see the front setup of my computer desk for the streams now. But hope you enjoyed it. My next quick video like this is going to be of the virtual AR glasses. I got a set of the Pros, and I'm going to kind of formulate and bring in a bunch of stuff. But it's not going to be on my little phone. Not going to be on my phone like this one is. I actually have a little headset camera coming. Hopefully that one will make this a little bit better. Alright, hope you guys enjoyed it. Like, share, comment.